first selection will be made by the New England Patriots.
You get picked first at recess in the 6th grade, it's a pretty good thing. You know, if you're going to be the first pick in the NFL draft, that's pretty crazy stuff. All the speculation was that I was going to go first, but the Patriots wouldn't make that commitment until the day of the draft. There's tension, and you got Willie Roaf, and you got Garrison Hurst, and you got the various guys in the room that are projected top 10 picks, and everybody's just kind of nervous and anticipating what's to come. I really didn't know for sure whether I was going to end up as a Patriot or a Seahawk until my name was announced at the draft.
The Patriots select Drew Bledsoe, quarterback, Washington State University.
And I think I'm still probably the only guy that's ever been selected number 1 without having a coat and tie on or anything, just wearing jeans and a shirt.
Drew Bledsoe played 14 seasons in the National Football League after being selected by the New England Patriots as the first overall pick in the 1993 NFL Draft. Under his tenure as the starting quarterback, the Patriots ended a 7-season postseason drought, qualified for the playoffs 4 times, and made an appearance in Super Bowl 31. Bledsoe is recognized for leading the resurrection of the franchise, including leading the team to victory in the 2001 AFC Championship game to the Patriots' first Super Bowl win. Drew Bledsoe attended Walla Walla High School and was a letterman in football, basketball, and track. Bledsoe had a record-setting career in his 3 years at Washington State. After gaining the starting job in the end of the 1990 season as a true freshman, he quickly became the face of the Cougar offense. Following an impressive junior year, Bledsoe decided to forego his senior season and enter the NFL Draft. In his 3 years at Washington State, he amassed 9,373 yards, 532 completions, and 66 touchdowns. After being selected number 1 by the Patriots in 1993, Bledsoe assumed the starting role right away in his rookie season and began to bring the Patriots out of the basement. On November 13, 1994, the Patriots had just won 3 of their first 9 games and were down 3 touchdowns to the Minnesota Vikings at the half. Bledsoe led a second-half comeback victory and set single-game records with 45 completions on 70 attempts. 2 years later, in 1996, Bledsoe was the league's top passer with the help of star receiver Terry Glenn. Another playoff year and an AFC championship, beating Jacksonville 20-6. This led to Super Bowl 31, where Bledsoe went 25 for 43 and logged 253 yards in the air in a loss to the Green Bay Packers. The Patriots would lose in the second round to the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, Bledsoe built a career-high 87.7 passer rating, passed for 3,706 yards, tossed 28 touchdowns, and earned his 3rd Pro Bowl. The following year, he became the first NFL quarterback to complete game-winning touchdown passes in the final 30 seconds of 2 consecutive games. In doing so, he propelled New England into the postseason for the 3rd straight year. He completed these come-from-behind efforts while playing with a broken index finger on his throwing hand, an injury that would later sideline him for the postseason. The next 3 seasons of strong performances from Bledsoe and the Patriots rewarded him with a record-setting 10-year contract. During the second game of the 2001 season, Bledsoe was hit by New York Jets linebacker Mo Lewis, shearing a blood vessel in his chest, almost ending his life. Sidelined for the entire 2001 regular season and a long recovery, Bledsoe proved his grit by coming off the bench late in the second quarter during the 2001 AFC Championship game against the Steelers. Bledsoe completed 10 passes in a 24-17 come-from-behind victory to secure the Patriots' position in Super Bowl 36. Bledsoe once again proved himself as an integral part of the Patriot offense. And during the on-field AFC Championship trophy presentation, Drew tossed the game ball to his father, Mac. 2 weeks later, the Patriots would win the first of their Super Bowls. Bledsoe would begin the 2002 season in Buffalo and posted one of the greatest seasons of his career, with 4,359 yards and 24 touchdowns, and making his 4th trip to the Pro Bowl. He would join Bill Parcells in Dallas to begin the 2005 season and logged his 9th season of more than 3,000 yards passing. Bledsoe would return to New England as a visiting player 3 times between 2002 and 2007. As a measure of his extreme popularity with New England fans and their appreciation, the Patriots fans would rise and cheer Bledsoe every time he took the field.